Together with the growing consumer demand for products that deliver strong benefits, Mary Kay has developed Clinical Solutions,
a new line of dermocosmetic skincare products.
The term dermocosmetics is used to describe the intersection of products with both beauty
and dermatological benefits. The growth in dermocosmetics reflects the evolving role of the cosmetics industry in helping consumers achieve improved skin health.
To support the objectives of this line, every Clinical Solutions product is validated by Mary Kay's Dermatologist Council. When you see this seal, you can be assured the formula, ingredients, and clinical testing have been evaluated by an advisory council of U.S. board-certified dermatologists. Their thorough review of the formulas, product testing protocols, and results reinforce the high standards of research and efficacy. At Mary Kay, our product philosophy is simple. We always put you first.
The new Retinol 0.5 set contains a nighttime serum powered by pure retinol, plus a calming facial milk. In independent clinical testing, Retinol 0.5 was shown to improve the appearance of wrinkles,
Uneven skin tone,
and loss of facial firmness.
basically
All the things that make your skin look older.
With guidance from dermatologists, Mary Kay designed an 8-week retinization protocol.
To help minimize the temporary dryness, flakiness, or redness that can occur when you first start using products that contain pure retinol at 0.5% concentration.
This protocol incorporates a gradual increase in Mary Kay's Clinical Solutions Retinol 0.5 usage over time
and gives the skin time to gradually adjust to the potency of retinol. It also combines the use of Calm Plus Restore facial milk to help with temporary dryness
if it occurs. Often when you introduce new ingredients or new treatments to the skin,
It can take time for skin to adjust.
and this is especially true for retinol,
This period of adjustment is commonly called retinization.
retinization.
Mary Kay worked with dermatologists to develop a gentle retinization protocol.
So that everyone can experience the benefits of this ingredient.
By gradually increasing frequency, skin has time to adjust to the potency of high concentration retinols
This new dermocosmetic line delivers a marriage of product performance
and personal attention you simply won't find.
at any other beauty brand.
All right, everybody. Well, hello. Welcome to Wednesday. I'm sorry, I said Thursday. Welcome to Wednesday to our beautiful beauty event tonight. And I am so excited for all of you to be on tonight. It is going to be so fun to learn, but we do have Spanish interpretation. So before we get started, let me get Yemi on here so that she can share with you exactly how to do this. Okay. So Yemi, come off your microphone. There you go, girl.
Hola, muy buenas noches a todas y bienvenidas. Espero que las pueda escuchar o leer en el chat. Si eres invitada, escribe tu nombre en el chat para que participes de fabulosos sorteos. Y si quieres escuchar la clase en español, por favor, dale clic al cuadradito que dice Spanish en tu pantalla y vas a escuchar la clase en español. Gracias.
All right, thank you, Yemi. Give it up for Yemi. I never know how she keeps up with me. Well, we are super excited for all of you to be on, and guess you couldn't have been at a better situation than tonight. It's going to be so much fun to learn about retinol. Who's ready to turn back time on their skin? Who would like to look younger? And so this is such a great educational opportunity for you because we have Lance on here with tonight, one of our main guys at our headquarters here. He is the science guy. And so we're going to bring him on here in a minute. Just before we get started, I just want to welcome all of our guests and make sure that you do something tonight. So here's what we're doing for all of you guests tonight. First off, put your name in the chat section and exactly who invited you because we want to put you in all the drawings, okay? We're going to give away 10 beauty products tonight. And it might be lip gloss or mascara. We'll send you something in the mail, okay? So that's the first thing. Then we have 4 Kate Spade earrings we're giving away tonight also. But tonight, for the first time on our beauty events, we have a beautiful $429 brand new Kate Spade bag. Isn't it beautiful? For one amazing guest tonight. Now, at the end, we're going to draw that last name and we'll have you come off the microphone and tell us what you learned tonight. So are you ready for this? So we're going to have fun tonight. We're going to learn about retinol tonight from Lance. And it's really important that you hear all this information. Now, consultants, if you're new on here, this is great education for you. And guests, I just want you to know, we at Mary Kay pride ourselves with education. My name is Janice Trude, if I didn't say that already. I'm a global national sales director for Mary Kay, and I work in Europe, and I also get to work in America, and it's great to see all the products all over in 35 of our countries worldwide today. I've been with this company now for over 42 years, and I've seen lots of changes, but I do love this product. I use it every single night, and I think it's the greatest thing for your skin. But I think education is so important because we're not here just to sell you something. We want to educate you on how to use retinol. And there is definitely an educational purpose about this. I do have a quick video before I bring Lance on one person and their testimony on the retinol. So let's go ahead and do that first, and then we will introduce Lance, and we have some great questions for Lance tonight. So let me see if I can find it on here. Of course, nothing is ever where you want it to be. Okay, let me see. Here we go. And perfect. Here we go. Okay.
Carolyn was looking to raise the bar on her skincare routine, so she was eager to begin her retinization journey with Mary Kay Clinical Solutions. Her test panel results were incredible and well beyond her expectations.
In my 50s, there's some changes that I really don't like. That I'm like, I need more. So I'm looking for the more. Because you know what, I've never done anything like this. I've heard other people doing it in the past.
They have lines that go across like this. I would love to see those get either go away totally or at least dissipate significantly. And if anything comes back and helps these significantly right here, this, oh, I'm buying a ton of it, like a ton of it.
Carolyn's enthusiasm for this product brought a lot of fun to the journey. She was ready to tackle the skin challenges age can naturally bring and learn the retinization process for beautiful results.
Now this time I did notice about 15-20 minutes later I would feel kind of like a little tingle maybe. And it happened all throughout the night, and a little bit today of course. Face I think it looks vibrant, it looks great.
I really love that facial milk. I just use it throughout the days whenever I just feel like I want a pop of like freshness because it feels fresh to me.
I was amazed that there was this like a heavier wrinkle area right here on underneath this eye, and I was surprised that that wrinkle was significantly softer, significantly much better. I mean, obviously better.
Even on here, you can see it even better here. This deep one here is like less deep here for sure.
Oh my gosh, what a difference from a couple of months ago to now. Because what I see in the mirror is I see softer skin. My texture looks so much better. I even feel like I look younger. When I wash my face with my Time-Wise Superior Cleanser, it's just gliding. I'll take pictures with girlfriend.
Hello, beautiful, how are you?
You know, we're at a function or something, we'll take pictures together, and I'll get comments that say, I've known you for 5 or 6 years. You're actually looking younger today than you did 5 years ago. What are you doing? And I'm like, smiley. So I love this product.
I have started using my retinol treatment every day since Sunday. Loving it. Look at that skin. Looks younger.
Everyone's skin is a little different. My skin acclimated to the point where I can use it every day.
Are you excited about your appointment today? Very excited about it.
This skin feels so elastic. It's elastic. It just looks younger. It feels soft and smooth. And I look in the mirror and I go, wow, you're looking good, girl.
All right, I love that video. It's such a great video and such a great testimony. And with anything you do, how many of you have ever been on a diet? Like, that's the worst question to ask a group like this, right? Okay, so we know that with anything you do, consistency and patience is super important. Well, I'm going to bring Lance up here in just a second, but I want to properly introduce him because, you know, He's patching in all the way from Dallas, our home country. And he took the time tonight in his busy schedule to be with us. So I just want to say thank you to Lance in advance, and just for being here with us on here tonight. He is the manager of product science at Mary Kay Cosmetics and serves as a product science liaison, bridging the gap between the company's cutting edge science and our valued sales force. He has a master's degree in allied health. Lance has led departments across technical information, medical science affairs, and product success. Lance will inspire you with his simple message, always wear sunscreen. But I'm just so excited that he can be on here tonight. So if you can bring us up together, Carla, that'd be great. And Lance, I just want to say thank you for being on here tonight. It's great to have you on here because you are the science guy. And so, hopefully we can get side by side here. I don't know who's doing that. If Carla, you are, or who's doing that. Carla, can you do that? Or maybe Lori, I don't know. But you on here, Lance? There you are.
Oh, look at that. There we go.
Hey, Lance, thank you for being on here tonight. We so appreciate you. I know that you have a lot going on, but we always want the scientific approach. And I think for our guests and our consultants, it's great education. So thank you for taking the time tonight. So are you ready?
Janice, I got to stop you right there.
Okay.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure. And I got to tell everyone who's on here, all the wonderful independent Mary Kay beauty consultants, all of our customers, you have one of the best NSDs, global NSDs that we have right here, because, I'm favored towards product education, but really just how you approach your business from a well-rounded approach and your success over the years. So I just want to say thank you. It's my privilege to be on here, and let's talk clinical solutions.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you, Lance. You're so great. And I love having the company on with us because it really is, it gives you a different approach. So, all right. So here we go. And Lance, we see this everywhere we go. I mean, we travel, I travel all over the place and we see retinol. So what is retinol?
Right. We hear all about it and we think we know about it, and many of you do, but if not, let's do a quick refresher. So in short, retinol is a form of vitamin A. So for the past 3-4 decades, the medical community and the research and we have in pharmaceutical has really been studying vitamin A and the effects on the physiology of the skin. And it is one of the gold standard ingredients that is used worldwide, right, in various forms. It's a form of retinoids. Now, we as a company chose to use the form called retinol. It's one of the most studied and has some of the most powerful results from the clinical side. So we have chosen that form of vitamin A. And retinol does two primary things. First of all, it's going to make you look wonderful, right? Vast majority through our clinical independent testing showed that it was effective, and they had an overall overwhelming of overall skin radiance. So you really sort of look good. But retinol is a form of vitamin A, and it's we have it in its pure form, Janice, right? It can come in various forms. 0.5 is in its pure form, meaning it's in the molecule size. It gets delivered down deep into the skin where it really needs to work to not only prevent, but also to reverse some of the signs of aging.
Okay, so what is the difference between pure retinol? And I see a lot of creams out there, and we have our nighttime repair also too. So what is the difference between this pure retinol here and the retinol that's in the creams?
Okay, so even though there's a variety of different types of retinol, really it's the art and science of the beauty of the Mary Kay research team and the chemists to decide not only the potency of the ingredient, its form, but also the other ingredients that actually help it penetrate and deliver into the skin. So with all that said, Clinical Solutions has pure retinol. That means it's a hot shot, it goes in, and it's going to go deep, and it's going to work. We also know that retinol in lower doses can be used quite effectively when it's encapsulated, like in our Time-Wise Repair night cream. So let me share that with you. So encapsulated means we actually put the retinol, right, in some sort of form. It might be a fatty acid or it might be something. And when it hits the skin, it's a very slow delivery. The warmth of your skin encapsulates it. It's delivered in. It's in low levels, right? So over time, you're going to get the benefit, but you're not going to, and you're able to use it every day, and we can incorporate it in. So as you can see, there's really no right or wrong, but we know Mary Kay products have the greatest research behind us. So we really studied this really good. So we've chosen to use retinol in 2 different forms to complement your skincare regimen.
Okay, because I know that this is at the strongest strength, so I guess it would be the faster way. Is that?
Yes.
Is that, Okay, this is
Yep.
the faster way.
I love how you cut to the chase. It is.
Well, and this is my problem, and I think I shared this last time on Clinical Solutions. I saw these two, and I thought this was pure retinol, and this was milk. And I think, well, why should I dilute it? I'm just going to put this directly on my face. That was a really bad idea, Lance, because my skin had not gone through retinization, and all of a sudden I kind of blew up. So talk about, because of course I want to educate our consultants, so we're just not selling a consumer this, that, and we're going to show the video of the retinization process, but that's like the big difference.
Yeah, it really is. So even beyond our research, right, the medical community have been studying the use of retinization in consumers and patients. And the number one thing is non-compliance, because they're using it too fast, too quick, and too soon, right? So and everybody's skin different. Some people can, the next day use it every night and be successful. Some of them gradually work in and they can use it 2-3 times a week. So what we did, we found a sweet spot, right? You don't have to know about all the details and the fancy retinization word, but what that is, it's a gradual introduction in. Now, this product is sold as a set, the retinol, right? And our Facial Calming Milk, which has a lot of nourishing plant oils like jojoba oil and olive oil and all this wonderful stuff to help calm, discomfort skin or irritated skin. We get a little bit of dryness, some redness, especially when we use it too fast, too soon, like Janice. So now from an education side, we know that we have optimal success when we introduce this to our customers, and how our beauty consultants educate this to our consumers is so important. And we bridge the gap that you don't get at any stores or anywhere else. So that's really where our sales force comes in, educating on the use of this set during the retinization process.
Okay, so I see lots of different things. So who is actually the retinol customer? So I see people like, we have age spots, we have brown spots, we have acne scars. I mean, there's like the multitude of people that can use this product. Can you talk about like who is that retinol customer, or is everybody a retinol customer?
You know what? Everybody's a retinol customer, really, from age 18 and 20 on up, because not only what the primary use is really to help reverse the things that we have during normal aging skin, especially when your skin's not taken care of: discoloration, hyperpigmentation, loss of firmness, gravity sets in, right? So that's where we sort of attack the age fighting, but really from a prevention side as well, right? It's like anything else in our body, right? You either use it or lose it, but don't abuse it. And our skin and our physiology, it is no different. We have to maintain the health and the nourishment of our skin through not only our proper, normal, regular skincare regimen, but as we age, just like with food, sometimes we add vitamins or some supplements because our body really has a more difficult time to either produce it or metabolize it. So that's where this comes in. So Janice, it's for all folks who want to have healthy, better looking skin.
Okay, so I'm seeing a few things in the chat. One is, how is the cell turnover? How does it turn over the cells? Talk about that.
Yep. So let's back up real quick and just talk about exfoliation. We all sort of heard about that, and that's when you actually exfoliate the dead skin cells on the surface of your skin. We can do it like through Mary Kay microdermabrasion. We can do it through maybe some scrubs. Men do it with a washcloth or with shaving, right? We're not talking about that. Retinol has two primary physiology things it does. One, it helps to build and stimulate the production of collagen and elastin. I like to describe that as our rubber bands under our skin, the elasticity, the bounce back, the things that hold gravity, the things that make it firm and full. Okay, that's its primary. The secondary function it has is it increases, it speeds up the cell turnover from the time the skin cell is born, a baby skin cell, and it pushes itself all the way through to the top. It goes a little bit faster, so we always have clean, healthy, fresh skin cells on the surface.
Okay. Another question here. I have completely sensitive skin, really, really, really sensitive skin.
Yep. So you want to proceed with caution, right? It doesn't mean you can't use it. It just means you need to be a little more careful. You can maybe spot test it. The importance of the retinization program. Step week 1 and week 2 is really the dilution of the pure retinol with our calming milk, right? There you go. And wonderful, this step 2 calming milk, you can use it throughout the day as many times as you want. You may not need to. Even those who aren't on retinol can still benefit from this product. So those with sensitive skin needs to be cautious, right? They need to take it slow, but studies have shown that even those with sensitive skin can benefit even as little as 1 to 2 times a week when used properly.
Okay. So let's talk about, I always like people say order of application. Okay, so I use it at night, and that's just because I do. And I know people can use it different times. But when do you feel like, Lance, like where in the process of cleansing, serum Cs, this, all that, where does it fit in and how does that work?
The order of application, it can get a lot with a lot of our products, right? And there's really two ways to approach it. And sometimes there's a right and wrong, and other times it's just, standardization of how we want to educate and talk about our products. Really thinnest to thickest, so by weight, right? So you'd want to do your serums, after you cleanse, of course, and exfoliate or scrub. Then you want to do your serums, your liquids, right? And then you want to go to your serums. Then you want to go to your heavy moisturizers and sunscreens. So as you can see, we want things to be applied in the skin to go in the order, because a lightweight product is not going to penetrate as much, through a heavy cream. So that's one way we think about it. And the other way, really, there's a science-based method to what we want to do. So with retinol, what we'd like to do is have it pretty close to the skin. So we cleanse our skin. If someone is using some of the clinical solution boosters, those are liquids, right? We want to put those on. And then retinol is going to go immediately. We do recommend retinol to be used at night. Some people have sun sensitivity during the day, right? So this is primarily a nighttime use product. And of course, as Janice alluded, as I like to talk about, use of a sunscreen is not only important in our daily life, but especially those who are on retinol, and especially those who have sensitive skin.
Okay, so let's say, Lance, I'm using the repair set and I'm using the cleanser. And I got the cleanser, and I'm working with the cleanser, and I've got my makeup off and everything like that. Then am I to use the night cream and then the retinol over it, or the retinol and not use the night cream? See, okay.
Awesome question. So you want to actually use your retinol first, and then you're going to follow with your Time Rise Repair Night Cream. Now, the question is, both those products have retinol. We did numerous studies on there to ensure that it didn't exasperate or did anything. The night cream does have retinol. It's encapsulated. It's a slow release. And we have shown that by using both those products together, that there's not going to be any increase in terms of your side effects.
So I would use the retinol first and then the night cream over it.
That is correct.
Okay. So my question is then on that, when we're talking about that kind of thing, Lance, I just really, do we give it drying time? You always used to say, give it 30 seconds to dry down or things like that. Is there some kind of I don't want to throw them all in at the same time. Yeah.
Especially when you introduce a new product, right? Especially a product of this caliber, right? Let's see here. So what we want to do is we want to create success. And many times stepping back sometimes helps the springboard, meaning minimize some of the things in your regimen. So if you're using multiple age-fighting things, lifting serum and boosters and vitamin C and all that sort of thing, that's okay. Some people can introduce it in and be okay. But really what we'd like to do is isolate the retinol use, at least for the first 2-3 times or a couple of weeks until we gain success. And then, of course, you can add in all your additional supplements. But your normal skincare regimen, whether it be Time Rise Repair, can be used in its full regimen with retinol. We're just talking about all the high potency extra age fighting things. Like we want to avoid our booster with vitamin C initially during the retinization, and Janice and the educational material, outlines this very clearly for you. And we want to avoid like heavy scrubs, microdermabrasion, at least initially until our skin kind of gets going.
Okay, perfect. We were side by side. I don't know who's manning the back part of that. There we go. Thank you. All right. So let's do this because I think sometimes it's confusing, Lance. So I think just your regular regimen is important. I do want to say on here too, that for all of our guests who are on here, this is not skincare. I think sometimes, Lance, we look for these, and med spas are huge today, like treatments.
Yeah.
But that does not take care of it. Like I've been using Mary Kay since I was 13 years old. And so using skincare, this is an additional, an add-on, an extra. This is not to take place of that. Treatments are for treating certain situations. And a lot of it can be due to hyperpigmentation. We have a lot of people with age spots, brown spots, and those types of things too.
Yep, and retinol will help address that. So that is very important. And actually, it's contradictory to not really use a skincare regimen of any kind, the cleansers, the moisturizers, because the clinical solutions are treatment products and they don't have any of that in there. But what we've also studied is retinol and products like that are more successful when your skin is already on an age-fighting regimen because it's healthy, it's nourished, right? And it allows the ingredients to be penetrated in and be accepted in a little bit easier as well. So absolutely, we do not want to use a treatment product alone because actually it's going to have the opposite effect and the customer's not going to be satisfied. So yes, this isn't just something that we want to sell a product. We want to say, hey, for those out there that really want to amp up their skincare with retinol, let's get them on a skincare regimen successfully first, right? And then of course add this in. And I believe majority of the folks are gonna really be excited about the results.
Perfect. Well, I'm going to show the video in just a bit on how to use the retinalization process after we talk about the boosters. But I think it's important to know what are the biggest benefits of retinol because they're everywhere right now. You see that word everywhere, Lance. And so what are the key benefits of retinol?
Right. So key benefits, some of we want what the skin does when right, it's not an overnight cream, right? You're going to use it and you're going to use it over 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks. You're going to be beginning to see results. When you successfully, at a minimum of 3 times a week, ideally more than that, right? 4 or 5 times a week, we notice a increase in skin firmness. And that is because we're able to maintain our collagen and actually stimulate more of it. Unfortunately, we lose about 1% of our collagen every year as we age, right? And that includes our face as well. And so that's where it gets a little sunken, a little saggy. So retinol is really going to help with the firmness, right? And the appearance of the skin. It's going to help with the cell turnover. So you're going to have glowing skin. It's going to be a little more radiance just from looking at each other and all the compliments you're going to get. And also, as a side benefit, it really helps with hyperpigmentation, right? The darkening of the skin that either comes with age or our certain skin types or all the fun that we had 20 years ago out in the sun. It's catching up with us. But retinol can come and be the savior.
Yeah. So I just wanted to say to our guests who are on here, you know, the retinization process is really super important. And we're going to talk about that in the meantime. But we are going to go on to 2 other products that are kind of in the same. And I asked Lance tonight to talk about his 2 favorite boosters. Now, boosters are these little things here, and they are specifically targeting specific areas. So you said you wanted to talk about the ferulic niacinamide brightener, which scares me half the time to even say that thing. But would you talk about this product?
Yes, I will. You know, and that was a tricky question when you said, you know, what are your favorite products? Because, you know, after so many years, I love them all. It's like picking a child. Which one do I like best? But tonight, so this is part of our clinical solutions family, right? And these are all treatment products that you add in for specific needs. So in addition to retinol, it is encouraged that you pick a booster, right? Depending on what your skincare needs. The one that we're going to talk about here is our brightener, right? And the fancy ingredient that's all the med spas and doctors and all the ladies magazines are talking about, right? Is niacinamide, right? Which is a vitamin B3. We have our ferulic acid, which is a well-studied antioxidant regarding pigmentation. And this product, it's a triple threat. This product has something that no other product has. And it's Mary Kay's own hyperpigmentation ingredient patented complex called the Navy Bean Complex. No one else has it. Those 3 ingredients are powerhouse to not only diminish the majority, not all the time, some of them are a little more stubborn, but the majority of the dark spots and pigmentation, but also it's going to help prevent them as well. So that's why it's one of my favorite products.
Okay, so now I'm like, okay, now when do I use this? So let's just talk normally. I've cleansed, it's nighttime, I use it at night. I always do things at night, but maybe during the day. So on clean skin, let it dry down, before or after, combining it with the retinol, like all of these things.
Yep, okay. So what we want to do, again, it's a liquid form. We want to cleanse, right? If you want to exfoliate or scrub, that's fine as well. And then we want to apply our booster first. We tested compatibility to make sure we didn't interfere with retinol and put it on. So as you can see, it's a liquid. It's got a fancy clinical dropper there, so you can get a very controlled dose, right? You would want to put that on. This has been studied and is recommended for optimal results to be used twice a day. So at night you'd cleanse, you'd put this product on, wait a little bit, like you said, you don't have to really. It sort of penetrates in and does what it needs to do pretty quickly, and then you would follow with your retinol.
So you're talking about if I had a brown spot here, okay, I don't, but if I did,
you don't.
I would take this and I would put that on that brown spot at least morning and evening. Is that correct?
That is correct.
It's not for my whole face. It's for specific targeted areas.
That is correct. And Janice can tell you in another session, the products that we do have for all over things that include, like our C plus E in terms of all over sort of attacking pigmentation. It's a treatment product. You only have to put it on the areas that you want to improve. And yes, you get results with once a day, but twice a day we tested, and it's a little bit quicker.
Okay, so now can we use this with the retinol after we've done the retinization?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
In fact, it's encouraged because they complement each other. Right.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, it's this one. It's the orange bottle.
Yeah, we call it the orange one. That's why we color coded them, right? Orange, green, blue. That's the orange.
Acrylic niacinamide brightener. Okay. And the last booster that we want you to talk about, your other favorite.
Yep, this would be the hydrator, right? This would be is it blue? Is that the blue?
Yeah, it's the blue one. No, it's yes, it's the ceramide. The C.
Yeah, this is the HA, hyaluronic acid, right? It can come in various forms. We hear HA all the time. You can't open a website or med spa or doctor without talking about hyaluronic acid. Our body naturally produces it. What this is a fabulous humectant. And humectant means not only does it can attract water, but it can retain it. So by having it in there, it plumps your skin a little bit. It retains the moisture that's in our skin, and it also can help prevent the dehydration that we get, naturally through our skin and body. So that's what HA does, and it comes in two different forms. We talk about it in education. You don't have to learn about it, but it's two molecular forms, right? We have one that sits on the surface of the skin a little bit. It's a little bit bigger, and the low molecular form actually penetrates down in. So we have two different forms of HA. It's complemented with ceramides. Ceramides really are like the brick and mortar, right? This is sort of what holds our skin cell together, our skincare barrier, right? The structure of our skin, right? It keeps the good things in and the bad things out. That's what ceramides do. So those two key ingredients, right? We don't have a lot of other stuff in there. These are just two focused, high potent, high percentage ingredients that actually plump the skin visibly, and of course, hydrates it wonderfully. There are no rules with this product. You can use it with any other skincare regimen, Mary Kay, that we have. You can use it with retinol. It's encouraged, and you can use it more than twice a day if you just love it.
Okay, so we've got this one here. We've got our clinical solutions. And by the way, I don't know. I just take my clinical solutions and I put a couple big like that. I go lather all over my face and some milk, and then I mix it. But I don't really need much milk to put it all over. Now I got to do something with all this. But somebody said, is it okay to use in your neck?
Yes.
Okay, good. That's great. Because this is what I can do right now. I'm out with this.
Yeah, you can do it. You got some leftover. There you go. Right.
There we go. All right. So this is really great. And I love the fact this is for dark spots, because we do have a lot of dark spots, aging spots, and it does break that up a lot. So twice a day is super important. Okay. Somebody asked in there, which I think is going to throw you completely off, Lance, but Lance's skin looks really great. What does he use?
Well, I try everything. Right, because one of my jobs is to learn about product education. I don't do a lot of colors and stuff on my face, but I do test them all. But I really, truly test all of our prototypes. We have multiple versions of each product until we get the one exactly that we want, right, through our consumer that's going to work really best from our selling situation and for performance. So what I use, I like the standard Time-Wise Miracle Set, combination of oily is what I use. It gets a little hot down here in Texas. I use that faithfully. I love the night product. It's a visually appealing product, right? It's clear. It's got the beads in there. It's got the wonderful vitamins and all the other good nutrients in there. So I use that, and I like to throw in the men's product every once in a while. Now, so that's my core. But my really go-to product is the Clinical Solutions Brightener in terms of a treatment product, and my all-over product is Replenishing Serum Plus C.
Okay.
C plus C.
Yeah, and I love the fact that you can put this on the brown spots twice a day. So obviously, if you've got makeup on, it's not really, so morning and night would be if you don't have makeup on. So
that is correct. Yeah, it's not going to really work too much, when it's over foundation. We want it close to the skin, right? And remember, brown spots took a while to get there. Be patient, right? This product does work quickly, but 4, 6, 8 weeks, and use consistently. Our skin is tricky. You can't just get it to where you want and stop using. Right?
It's no like different than a diet.
No, or working out. When you get all worked out, you're like, oh, I'm good for the rest of my life. No, what happens? Right? So the skincare is no different, right? And it's just, like you said earlier, consistency in terms of your regimen, you're going to get results.
Exactly, exactly. All right. Oh my gosh, so much great information. I love the retinol. I use it pure. I don't use a lot of milk anymore, but my skin just takes it on now. That's because I've been using it for what, a year and a half or so?
Yeah, right. A couple of years, right? You probably got it early. That's the
Yes.
privilege, being an
Yeah.
SD.
Yeah, now that I know how to use it, it works really great. And I think retinol is so important just for younger looking skin today and just for texture and age spots and brown spots and all those things that come up. So anything else you want to share with any of the Clinical Solutions information?
I would say no. I'd say give it a try. Right? It's really your heavy hitting, not only with Mary Kay, but just the credibility that this type of ingredient and the performance that it has. Give it a try. Learn about the product. It does require a little bit more education. Don't worry about it. Don't get overwhelmed. You got your Mary Kay beauty consultant there to help guide you through to create success. Give it a try.
That's great. Thank you, Lance. I mean, really, the amount of information that you give is absolutely amazing. I have loved the Clinical Solutions. I use the retinol every night. It's super important. If you guys are not really knowing how to use this, and I think for all of you consultants, this is super important that you just don't sell this to somebody who heard about retinol, but to help them through the retinization process. And I'm going to share with you this video. And Lance, I don't know how to thank you coming in your home tonight in Dallas and being on here with all of us. We want to just thank you for being on here, and you're welcome to stay on. And I love the fact that you're able to just jump on here with us. So can you all give it up? Thank Lance for this. So thank you, Lance. We so appreciate you.
You know what? Thank you so much. It's my privilege. Thank you for working me in as you travel the world and advocate, right, for good skincare and retinol. So thank you so much to you and to everyone on this call.
All right. Thank you, Lance. Oh my gosh, you guys, wasn't that great? Great education. Thank you, Lance. All right. So let's talk about the retinization process. I'm going to show you a quick little video of this retinization, and then we're going to come back. We're going to do our drawings and give you just a little bit more information on that. So let's do this because I know that you want to do this. And by the way, this is being recorded so that you will also be able to have that. So this is a great thing for you guys to take notes on. Okay. So I will say for those of you who are on here, please take notes on this retinization process. It's super important. I think you're going to really, really love this video. Okay.
Hello. Welcome to my bathroom.
I was a little nervous to try it at first.
Derma Cosmetics. I had never heard that before, but it makes sense.
I thought it was interesting that there's something that can actually reverse the signs of aging.
You're ready to turn 60, so I want everything to look tighter and younger looking. Yeah.
I'm really excited to get started. And as you can see, I have, like sunspots here.
I have lines that go across like this. I would love to see those get either go away totally or at least dissipate significantly.
So definitely watching this area here.
Pure retinol, an amazing ingredient that can amplify your skincare regimen. Mary Kay's retinization protocol gradually introduces your skin to the power of pure, high-concentration retinol, taking you through an innovative 8-week process unique to Mary Kay, designed to maximize your comfort.
Remember, your skin is an organ that's got many cell layers.
Watch as we follow this panel of Mary Kay independent Salesforce members through a 12-week study.
All right, place the center of your chin in there.
They will share their experiences using the retinization protocol with Mary Kay's retinol serum and calming facial milk.
The retinization process has helped to actually establish it as a journey because you knew that there were benchmarks. I'm putting it here and putting it here and putting it here.
Forehead lines.
And that you weren't just waiting. Little things were happening all along the way.
Because you've got the retinol, you really need to have that process that eases you into it.
At no time during the process did my skin, the itchiness or any of the tingling, was it unbearable. It just was a constant kind of like little hello throughout the day. Like, I'm working. Oh, okay.
So I've got my pea size of the retinol, and then this is the facial milk, and I'm going to dilute it with the pump.
I am combining this in the palms of my hands.
And then I'm going to put a dot on my forehead, on my nose, and on my chin, and one on each cheek. Okay.
So going up, avoiding the eye area.
I mean, I really wasn't sure what to expect, and it felt wonderful. It was silky, it was smooth.
That first day, my skin did feel a little bit dry.
I did have a little bit of flaking around the nose, but that went away after like the next day or two.
I had a little bit of breakout here and here.
I did see a few like red splotches here, but no like tingling or pain or anything like that. It feels so soft. Like I've never had my skin feel this soft.
And then we have 1 week before we can use this again.
I've so wanted to use this every day, but I've been faithful. I waited a whole week.
I noticed my face was feeling a little, I guess kind of like chapped feeling right in here. I went and grabbed my facial milk and I was like, oh, I felt so good.
I had a little bit of peeling kind of in between my eyes and my nose area, maybe the edges of my nose. But I do know that I was not using the facial milk as much during that time. Once I started using it again, it cleared right up.
I did notice on this last application with just the straight retinol by itself that there was a little more tingling than the initial application.
And I did start to experience some flaking yesterday, kind of mostly around my mouth area here and then maybe in here a little bit.
I am noticing some really big changes. There's a line between my eyebrows that is disappearing.
And I woke up this morning with my face so smooth. This is no filters. This is in the raw, and I hope you can see it, but my skin is just awesome.
5.4.
Look out. I had some brown spots right there. There was 3 of them clumped together. Those are gone.
So I found myself using the facial milk more often this week. I noticed a little more burning than the time before.
I'm just in awe with what my skin looks like. It's looking fabulous.
I was a little bit concerned thinking that, golly, 3 days in a row, I didn't know how my skin would, react to it, but there's been absolutely no issues at all.
7 or 8 people in the last few days say that my skin's glowing. I'm loving it. We're finally using it more than 1 or 2 times a week.
I'm a little tingling here and here, but love it. Love the way my skin feels all the time. The milk product soothes it just right. I love it. Love it, love it, love it.
I do feel like my skin has really gotten used to it.
Original and today. There's just much less ruddy hit in here and brighter.
I'm so thankful for the gradual introduction of the retinol that we did.
I've noticed that I have a little bit of dark spots and they appear to be lightening up some more, so I'm gonna continue the use.
Did have a few dark spots. This product, the retinol, seems to be really helping to fade them fast. So I've definitely seen a significant improvement in them since I started using it.
Oh yeah.
I have started using my retinol treatment every day since Sunday. Loving it. Look at that skin. OMG. Look at this skin.
It's not really a burn, but it's kind of like a nice tingle, so you kind of know that it's working.
I've really been liking this facial milk step just because I feel like it's pampering and it's just that extra little hug at the end of the treatment to make you feel special.
I can really tell a difference in things like my makeup application.
2 flashes.
Just the skin texture itself.
Oh yeah.
How my makeup goes on, how it feels when it's finished.
So we are doing the retinol daily and I am super dry right now. So I've been using my facial milk on a daily basis every single morning and it's helped.
And I love the fact that this looks more perky, awake, and alive.
I didn't love the very first of it. I have loved the past few weeks of this process. My skin just looks amazing. It just looked glowing, radiant, healthy, and I am just loving this product because of that.
I've had more people comment over the last couple of days of, what did you do different? Your skin looks amazing.
My daughter, like, Mom, your skin is really looking great.
I can definitely tell a difference.
I had lunch with a girl yesterday. All during lunch, she just kept telling me how great my skin looked, how great my skin looked.
Wow, that's like a huge difference.
Yay!
I think the calendar that we received was pivotal. If I didn't have that calendar, I wouldn't know how many times this week or what week I started. I know what week I'm on. I can see if I need to do 7 times, I need to do 5.
It's the first step.
This is going to align us with some of those cosmetic companies and or dermatologists that are using some advanced products that we haven't been able to supply to our customers.
So now I get to just apply a little bit of foundation to enhance my skin versus hiding my skin. So that is definitely a plus.
I had somebody walk up to me at the grocery store and ask me, what did I use on my skin?
I know for sure the dark spots because I don't have to cover up as much, so that's a good thing.
Every single day my skin feels better than the day before. It feels firmer.
Wow.
It just really does. I could almost cry. This has been the best experience and just absolutely love, love, love the way my skin looks and feels. Thank you.
It's amazing.
Yep. I'm so happy.
Sweet dreams to my face. So I guess I'll check you later. Bye.
All right, that was awesome. Now you know the retinization process and how all of that works. And I just want to thank you all for being on here tonight. So I want to share a few things before we go and close out tonight and give all of our giveaways out tonight. And who's going to win the grand prize also too. But I just know that education is super important. Real quickly, I want to share this with you here for all of the guests who are on here tonight. Please make sure you talk to your Mary Kay beauty consultant about this skincare, about the Clinical Solutions set. So this is here. If you can see it here, this is a Clinical Solutions set. It comes in a box. And I think that they talked a little bit about it also too. It has a calendar in it. So when you get this from your Mary Kay consultant, it has a calendar and a tracking sheet in there so you don't forget how often and when you need to use it. And instructions, love instructions, because I read them now. Anyway, so this is the Calming Milk and the Clinical Solutions. It's only $120. You guys go to MedSpa. It's going to cost you so much to do that. And then we have our 2 boosters that he talked about tonight. The Ferulic Niacinamide Brightener is the one that helps with those brown spots and that you can use twice a day, and also the ceramide also too for that. So these are some things that you want to just take a quick picture with your phone so that you can talk to your Mary Kay beauty consultant about this, okay? So super important. And tomorrow night, by the way, just wanted to say, if you guys are looking for anything extra, we always have amazing events tomorrow night. I think that might be the wrong one. Oh, it is the wrong one. Oh, tomorrow night we have an amazing speaker. You don't want to miss her tomorrow night. She's going to speak. We're going to give away 7 free opportunities to join Mary Kay. If you're looking for a way to get a great discount on your products and or also looking for some extra income, jump on with us tomorrow night. Your consultant would love for you to be on tomorrow night, and you need to hear about that great discounts because some of you could get that product that you just saw for half price. So think about that and jump on with us tomorrow night. So I hope you all saw that, so that you can have that, okay? So the Clinical Solutions comes in a box like this, and there is a calendar inside of it. You get both the milk and also the pure retinol. But go through the retinization process. It is super important, okay? And I just want to say to all the consultants, get ready for next month, next week. We start skincare next week. We also have Miranda doing the spring and summer trend report. We have our makeup artist doing a lip, eye, and cheek for the summer, spring, and summer next month. So we have great beauty events. So if you're a guest on here, jump on any Wednesday night. We have lots of education and we have lots of fun. So we want to make sure that you're on there for your directors. Don't forget to get in the system, okay? I want to say that also too. All right, so let me scroll down here. I think we're going to go to gallery view here. because that's what we usually do. I'm going to go to gallery view here. And there's a lot of people on here. So before we get to the grand prize winner, we're going to give away 10 beauty products tonight. 10 beauty products. You'll either get a mascara, a lip gloss, or a liner in the mail. Okay. So let's see who our 10 are. And please make sure consultants, directors, send me an email. There we go. There's the first 5 product winners. Bailey, a guest of Linda. Catherine, a guest of Diana. Another Catherine, a guest of Debbie, and Debbie Neal, another guest, and Jasmine. Did y'all see that? Those are the first ones. Bailey, Catherine, Catherine with a C, and K, Catherine with a K, Catherine with a C, Deborah, and Jasmine. That's the first 5. And then the second 5 are guests. Kira Ring is a guest. Lisa Fleischman is a guest. Lisa Marie is a guest. Rachel Bally is a guest, and Sonia Sharma. Sorry if I'm killing you on all these things. These are all our guests of beauty product winners, okay? You'll get either, like I said, a lip gloss or a mascara or an eyeliner in the mail, okay? So we'll do that too. Now, who's getting our 4 Kate Spade earrings? There we are. Cassandra Riggle, Donna Burgoyne, Laura Payne, and Paula, a guest of Karen Jenkinson. You guys are all getting beautiful Kate Spade earrings, because we love to give everything away. And this is the first time tonight. So I'm going to do this. And I don't know, Carla, are you coming off the microphone tonight? Let me do that with you. So
Here I am.
All right, so we have, and by the way, I want to tell you, next week on skincare, we have a $299 beautiful black Kate Spade. Where is it? I should have shown it for you tonight. Beautiful black Kate Spade backpack we're giving away next Wednesday. Okay, this is our beautiful Kate Spade. You will love this. It is super cute. You can see the inside. It's got a long strap also too. Oh my gosh. So whoever wins this, here's the deal. We're going to give you 10 seconds to come off your microphone. Okay, 10 seconds to come off your microphone and scream or not scream. You can unmute yourself and let us know where you're coming in from and one thing that you learned. Okay. So, Carla, do the spin the wheel. Let's see who's on for this.
Here we go. It's our first time to do this. I hope y'all like this.
My, look at all the names. That is insane. I can't believe you even did that. That's crazy. Okay.
Very quickly.
Spinning? Is it spinning?
It's been Darlene Condren with Jolie Dockery.
Okay, Darlene, are you on? If you're on, you have to unmute yourself super fast, super quick. Are you on, Darlene? You can unmute yourself because we're going to give you 10 seconds. Are you on here tonight, Darlene? Otherwise, we're going to go to the next person. This is what you have to do. You have to be on.
I see 2 Darlene's on.
Okay. Darlene, are you on?
Come on, girl.
Okay, we're going to give 5 more seconds. You guys have to be, you have to be paying attention. This is not, you have to be sitting and paying attention, okay? Okay. I guess we'll go for the next one.
Okay, we're gonna screen share again and spin again.
Wait, she's on.
She's late. Oh, sorry.
Is she?
I don't see her.
Well, I pinned her. You see her?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Is she on? Darlene, are you on?
Darlene? She's shaking her head and I have her pinned.
I'll take it for her.
Well, she has to come off her microphone, Lori. So this is the thing that we have to do and make sure that she's on, okay? I don't see her on. I see her.
I just need earrings.
Too late. Keep going.
Hello. Gotta go by the rules.
Darlene,
Too late.
Can you hear me? Can you
Yes.
hear me?
Are you on? Do you have can you tell your face with us?
I'm on.
Darlene?
I think I could go to bed and work.
Can you?
I don't know.
Her consultant.
I'm sorry, Lori.
Hello.
Who is her consultant?
Darlene, are you a guest?
No. Jolie Dockery.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, Carla, with the next one, please.
Okay.
Who was it?
We did the spin, and the winner is Sue Richard with
Sue Richard. Are you on here? Sue Richard, are you on here?
Yes,
All right, Sue, come off your microphone, girl. Where are you?
I'm right here.
All right. Tell us real quickly what you learned tonight. Where are you coming in from, Sue?
I'm in South Louisiana.
Okay.
And I haven't used retinol, I don't think ever. And I'll probably have to start using it. I have freckles from when I was young, and I have noticed a real difference in my skin since I've been with Linda Cipriano. And I do get compliments all the time, especially from my lady at the beauty shop. So I'm excited to add to it.
All right. Well, you just won a $429 Kate Spade bag.
Wow.
Okay. Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
Okay. Well, we're excited for you. So congratulations, you guys. I'm excited for you, Sue. Please make sure you patch the address to me as soon as possible. Okay. So
okay, I'm not sure I know how to do that.
your director, your consultant should be able to do that right away. Okay. So we want to get this out to you, okay?
Yeah. Okay. Thank y'all so much.
Okay. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being on here tonight. Thank you, Carla, for doing that. She is going to do spin the wheel. And it's important that everybody knows that they have to come off and they get 10 seconds. And if they're paying attention, they should be able to come off. So yummy, yummy, yummy. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you all had a great time tonight. I hope you loved something. I hope you learned something, more importantly than anything. And I will see you tomorrow night and next Wednesday as we keep giving away more things and more education. So thank you, everybody, for being on here tonight. Thank you. I'll see you all tomorrow night.